Hi, it's Jason Chandler. Well, I just finished my second training run for my half marathon that I'm going to be doing here in a few months. This exercise, this training run was a little bit late in coming. I realized that I have some social anxiety. The issue that I think I've got is I just have a hard time thinking that, people are going to see this great big fat dude running down the street and all that kind of stuff. And that fear and that social anxiety kept me from maybe doing this next run, and also, made me consider what I was even thinking trying to do this half marathon. But I realized that was just my fear and just me being, human, I guess. So to combat that, I came out here and ran on a trail, which ended up being absolutely awesome. So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. First thing is about halfway through my training session today, I think I experienced what people call a runner's high. Now, for those of you that run and train all the time, that's probably something that you're like, oh yeah, I feel that all the time. But for me, it was just amazing. I was plogging along, and all of a sudden, I just felt tingling sensation and just felt great, and had this incredible endorphin rush, and just felt absolutely amazing. And as much as I hate to say it, if that's the way that running is, then I might be a candidate to do quite a bit of running here. The next thing that I wanted to say is, as I was running along, and right after I felt that runner's high, I thought to myself, man, Jason, you've tried every single thing that there is to lose weight: intense exercise, dieting, all those kind of things. But I guess the one thing that I haven't ever really done has been committed to trying to run. Even though I've done a lot of walking and some backpacking, this interval running is something that I haven't ever done, and man, if it works for me, it's going to be great. So that was a serious motivational thing for me today as I ran. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is, I'm a big guy, 5'10", right around 365 pounds right now as I'm doing this, and so it takes a lot of, consideration to make sure that I protect my joints and my everything and my feet as I run through this. So I was really concerned. My last run, I had a little bit of foot pain afterwards, and so I thought that it might be a good time for me to do some research and find a good set of shoes. So I picked up some Hoka Vanquish 2s. I am an underpronator, so I walk on the outsides of my feet, so I need a shoe that's a neutral shoe, not a stability shoe, a real neutral shoe, and I also need a lot of padding. Now, I'm going to do a full review on the Hoka Vanquish in another video. I'll eventually link that to the bottom of this video, but what I wanted to do is just go ahead and show you what those shoes look like. So I'm just gonna flip this camera around so you can see those. So those are the Hokas right there. Incredibly light, very padded, as you can see. And after my run today, they were just absolutely awesome. So I just want to just say, hey, you know what? If there's anything I've learned from this training session, is that there's a lot to be said for running. It can actually make you feel very good. The other thing is that it's a lot of hard work. It's very hard for me. But the biggest part of this is the psychology of it. It's just me getting out there and pushing past all the feelings of self-doubt and the fear and just doing it. So with that, I just want to invite you to get rid of your fear, get rid of whatever's in your way, get out of your own way, and go and do.